There are at least 8 major groups in Sunni Islam. Let's discuss them one by one. Founded around 699 to 767 CE by Abu Hanifa, Hanafi Islam is the largest Sunni school of thought with approximately 700 million followers. Predominantly practiced in Turkey, India and Pakistan, Hanafi Islam is known for its flexibility and use of reason, allowing it to adapt to various cultures and legal systems. It emphasizes the importance of consensus and analogy in Islamic jurisprudence, making it moderate and accessible. The Hanafi school has historically influenced Islamic governance, especially in the Ottoman Empire and Mughal India, making it a significant force in shaping Islamic law and culture. Established between 767 to 820 CE by Imam al-Shafi'i, this school has about 200 million adherents, mainly in Indonesia, Malaysia and Somalia. Shafi'i Islam is recognized for its systematic approach to Islamic jurisprudence, emphasizing the direct use of the Quran and Hadith, with lesser reliance on consensus and analogy. Known for its moderation, Shafi'i Islam played a crucial role in the codification of Islamic legal principles, significantly influencing Islamic legal thought in Southeast Asia and East Africa, where it remains the dominant legal tradition. Founded around 711 to 795 CE by Malik ibn Anas, the Maliki school has about 150 million followers, primarily in North and West Africa, including Morocco, Algeria and Senegal. It is unique in its reliance on the practices of the people of Medina as a primary source of law, reflecting its early roots in the heart of the Islamic world. While moderate in its legal interpretations, Maliki Islam also emphasizes the customs and traditions of local communities, making it particularly adaptable to the cultural contexts of North and West Africa. Originating between 780–855 CE under Ahmad ibn Hanbal, this school has around 50 million adherents, mainly in Saudi Arabia, Qatar and the UAE. Hanbali Islam is the most conservative of the Sunni schools, strictly adhering to the Quran and Hadith with minimal use of consensus or analogy. Known for its rigidity, the Hanbali school forms the basis of many contemporary conservative Islamic movements, including Wahhabism and Salafism. Its strict interpretations have shaped the legal and cultural frameworks in the Arabian Peninsula. Founded between 874 to 936 CE by Abu al-Hasan al-Ash'ari, Ash'ari Islam is a theological school rather than a legal one, with about 500 million followers primarily in Egypt, Jordan and Syria. Ash'ari theology is characterized by its emphasis on God's omnipotence and the acceptance of apparent contradictions between reason and revelation. It represents a moderate position between strict literalism and rationalism, significantly influencing Sunni orthodoxy, particularly in regions where it intersects with the Shafi'i legal tradition. Developed between 853 to 944 CE by Abu Mansur al-Maturidi, this theological school has about 350 million followers, mostly in Central Asia, including Uzbekistan and Kazakhstan, as well as Bosnia. Maturidi Islam, like Ash'ari, is a moderate theological school that emphasizes the use of reason in understanding divine revelation, but it allows more room for human free will and rationality. It is closely associated with the Hanafi legal tradition and has played a significant role in the development of Islamic thought in the Turkic and Persian-speaking regions. Established between 815 to 884 CE by Dawood al-Zahiri, this school has about 1 million followers, with a historical presence in Yemen, Oman and Spain. Zahiri Islam is strict in its adherence to the literal meaning of the Quran and Hadith, rejecting the use of consensus and analogy in legal rulings. Though almost extinct today, it had a significant influence during the Islamic Golden Age, particularly in Spain and North Africa, contributing to Islamic jurisprudence with its unique and rigorous approach. Emerging around 1703 to 1792 CE, largely under the influence of Muhammad ibn Abd al-Wahhab, Salafi or Wahhabi Islam has about 50 million followers, mainly in Saudi Arabia, Egypt and Kuwait. It is characterized by its extreme interpretation of Islam, advocating a return to what it perceives as the pure practices of the early Muslim community. Salafism rejects most forms of innovation in religious practices. Extremist groups like ISIS and Al-Qaeda have further radicalized and distorted Salafi teachings, making them even stricter and more militant, using this interpretation to justify violence and terrorism against those they consider enemies of Islam, including both non-Muslims and Muslims who do not adhere to their rigid beliefs. Which one do you think best represents your faith? Leave a comment and don't forget to subscribe.